What's up, Interesting Enough family? Nolan here, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for tuning into us every single week as we give you the best content possible. However, I do have to ask you for one more thing. Come be a part of our family, and not just the Interesting Enough family, the Anchor family, and record a podcast yourself. It's so easy to do. Let me explain. First off, it's completely free. They have creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your computer or phone. As a matter of fact, I'm doing it right now. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard from Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. That's right. Real money. Real money. It's everything you need to make a podcast, and it's all in one place. All you got to do is just download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Welcome everyone to Interesting Enough. I'm your host, Nolan Todd. Of course, I'm with Trey Samuel. Thank everyone for joining us like usual. Please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. We got a special guest today, Trey. We've been waiting to do this for a while. So I'm excited. We got a lot of, basketball-centric stuff to get into. We got a basketball guy, a basketball head, as we call him. So my friend, our friend, JP is in the building for those who may or may not know him. JP, man, what's going on?
Hey, man, thank you. What up, man? Thanks for having me.
No, 100%, man. So, obviously we know you, and some of us that we've all gone to school together and things like that may know you, but just for people who doesn't know you or don't know you, give us a quick introduction, man. What are you doing? What are you up to? Give us some of the old basketball clips if you have, and let us know.
I'm JP. I met Trey and Nolan at UWF. I played basketball at UWF.
That's the University of West Florida for those not from the Florida area.
You know what I'm
saying? Shout out Argos, baby. You know how we do it.
Go Argos. Yeah. Currently living out here in Birmingham, working as a retail manager, but my background in basketball, it is what it is. Thanks for having me.
100%. Trey, what's up with you, man? I ain't forget about you. I talk to you all the time. What's up?
I mean, listen, they're not worried about me. We're worried about JP right now.
I noticed you staying quiet.
Quiet. We worried about JP right now. What position you play, JP?
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. You know me, point guard, shooting guard. That was my main thing. So I was always pass first type guy. Shoot it when I'm open. I was legit, man. I ain't gonna cap.
Okay, so then I'm gonna ask you. I'm just gonna go off topic real quick and ask you, who's your favorite player in the league right now?
No. Matter of fact, no. Forget that. Who did you pattern your game after? That's what I want to know first. Who you play like, and then you can tell me who your favorite player is.
It's probably the same, and y'all gonna probably give me flack for this, but it was LeBron. I am.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I am that guy. I am him. I like LeBron. You can say what you want. Hey, he was since day one favorite player.
Okay.
So wherever he go, I'm like Shannon Sharp. Wherever he go, I'm a fan of. I am a fan of. You can say what you want. I'm not here for your team. I am a LeBron guy.
Okay, so he's my favorite player too, but I've been wondering because me and Nolan been talking about this in the last few podcasts recently, and we come I guess to the agreement that LeBron's probably not the best player in the league right now.
No. Pick my words correctly, Trey. I've said for over a year that he's not the best player in the league. I haven't said
okay.
Okay. I'm not new. I've been on.
I'm new to the
Giannis
team.
KD train for a while.
Giannis not better, but whatever.
KD might be better. We saw what he did in the finals, but go ahead.
Okay, who's the best player in the league, JP?
You gotta give it. Hey, listen. As a LeBron guy, you gotta give it to KD right now.
Okay,
you gotta give it to him because LeBron, year 19?
Yeah.
You can be the best player in year 19. You can play very well. You can still play top tier, but the title of best player on the planet, nah, man, he ain't got it no more.
So at worst, he's like top 3 though, right? Probably at worst.
Top 5.
At worst, top 5.
We're
Top
top
three?
5. Wow, I was.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
was
Luca might be better than LeBron. I'm not even
Nah,
joking with
Luka's-
that.
Well, we're not gonna get crazy here. We're not
No,
gonna
no,
get
no.
crazy.
yeah. Luka's not in the 5. Trey. I mean,
Luca's good.
Hold
Yeah.
on, did y'all see him? Y'all saw him in the Olympics?
No, so okay, so here's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I just want to say this about the list. Everybody always, so when you make lists, right? And Trey, we've done this a bunch of times. So when you
Yeah.
make lists, people always be like, "Oh yeah, that guy's top 5, top 10." But it's like, yo, like who are you gonna take out? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Luka, but like if I put 4 other names up here, it's like it's gonna be really hard for you to be like, "Oh yeah, Luka's better than that guy." You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. That's the way I look at the list. I don't know if y'all are different.
I wouldn't have that much issue with doing that with Luca.
We'll put him in a 5.
I
Five?
think that highly of
Well,
him.
look-
I really do.
So, Trey, because obviously you're gonna have to list your 5, and I think I know your 5 already. But JP, this on the spot. But if you had a 5, even in no order, who you throwing in?
I kind of felt the conversation heading this way, so I'm thinking KD.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put Giannis at 2, just because he won. He won. I don't care how he won it. He won.
Okay,
he's-
yeah, but
he's-
yeah, you're right, but it's the way how he won it. But okay.
Wait,
Hey,
you
listen.
mean my bad?
Listen,
Dropping
everybody-
50.
Everybody had injuries on their way to it. Because if it wasn't for injuries, LeBron be having more rings, and I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
But everybody had injuries, so he won. Gotta accept it. At 3, because if we're gonna put 4 names in front of LeBron,
So now it gets tricky, I guess. Now it gets tricky.
now
Yeah.
it's who you need, and
Okay, so
you still got to put. Hey, listen, he don't play D, but you got to put James Harden in that
Thank
conversation.
you. I'm putting
James
Harden in
Harden's
there.
in there.
Yeah.
I'm not there. I'm not
James-
there. I'm not
And
there.
you could argue Luca. I see what you're saying now that you're thinking of that list. You could argue Luca because outside of America, I don't think nobody could really stop him.
No.
Like
No,
he
100% agree. I agree.
Like
with
his country was him and 3 guys that played Division I basketball. Like I don't know not a guy that on the roster, and he carried them to like really. You brought him to like the top.
that. Yeah, almost
like
a gold
that.
medal game. Almost
Yes.
a gold medal game.
You got blocked by Batum. I'm gonna hold you for that. But other than that, like he was one layup away from playing Team USA with a bunch of
It
guys.
was a good block,
that-
though. It was a good. He caught him. It was a
Yeah,
good.
but it
I
was Batum.
understand. Exactly. It was Batum.
Yo, he's
Man.
still like 6'9" and got length.
I
mean, it
don't
ain't like-
care. You've been giving Kawhi buckets. You give all these tall niggas buckets. I don't
That's true.
care.
That's true.
You give
That's true.
everybody this work that comes see you.
That's true. All right, so here's what I say. So
All right.
my list has been pretty, just to give you the way I would probably think. So then my list has probably been the same for at least probably last let's call it 1.5 to 2 years. So I have 4 guys that pretty much cannot be removed, and then the 5th spot. Well, I mean, of course you can, but pretty much don't get removed, and then the 5th spot is a flex. Like you just put whoever like had the best year. So the 4, like it's usually no order. I got Braun, I got Giannis, I got KD and Kawhi. So those are the 4, right? And then the 5th spot, it just kind of depending on the year, your preference. Like that 5th spot, sometimes it's Curry, sometimes it's Harden, maybe Jokic this year. Like I kind of throw the 5th spot around, but those are my 4. And I know we got a recency thing with the Kawhi thing with the injuries and all that, but I just think his resume speaks for itself. And when he's playing, I don't think there's 5 guys better than him. Like, and when he's playing, like that's just me.
But see, I'm kind of hesitant to put Kawhi on that list just because he doesn't play for long stretches. You're right. When he's playing, he's phenomenal.
But that's
he-
not fair. I mean,
But
because
no, no,
honestly,
but he can't-
okay. So let me ask you a question. So if he didn't get hurt in this playoff, first of all, he was dropping 35 a game in the playoffs before he just got hurt, right? But let's say he didn't get hurt. Let's just say I don't know. Let's say the Clippers lost in the conference finals, whatever. He didn't get hurt. Bottom line, you still have him in your 5, right?
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
Injuries is what prevent him.
we taking him, but you just answered my question. So you're taking him out the 5 because he got injured now, and you're also,
But not now. He does it every year.
No, but it's not that. You're not thinking about he's not having big time injuries besides the one. It's because of the load management. That's why you're doing it, because you're not used to
Yeah.
always seeing him play. It ain't because like it's a real like it. Now, besides the real injury that he did have, I'm saying like it's because he load manages. But to be fair, like
But my man LeBron, 38, and he ain't a load managing.
He can't.
First of all, LeBron
NBA
has
won't
low
let him.
advantage.
They will not let him do that.
Yeah, he tried, Trey.
I feel like he tried in like 2008, 2009. And they're like, no, you are the only reason people are looking at Cleveland right now.
They was like, no, that doesn't apply to you. You cannot just low him. Yeah, no, you have to play.
He was talking about that when Popovich was started that back.
Yeah.
When San Antonio was doing that. He was like, hey, man, how come Tim Duncan could take a day off?
And he had a good point.
Yeah, that Heat game, it was like a TNT game, and they sat like Parker, Ginobili.
See, but they did
Duncan,
too much.
And they was doing a lot. The league had to be like, yo, what's going on? Like,
but anyway, your prime time TV, we cannot afford this.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I remember you when they started doing the Saturday night games. It was like the Warriors and maybe it was the Lakers when LeBron was there. Maybe it was Cleveland. It's like Curry didn't play. I forget. I think like LeBron, somebody else didn't play, and I was like, turn on TV. I'm like, yo, am I really watching like Jordan Poole and crew right now? Like, what's going on? I was like,
that's how I felt last year when they had all those Zion games and he wasn't playing for the Pelicans.
That's the same thing true too. See, but I don't know. So I mean, with the 5, getting back to the 5, it's like obviously it's subjective, but I mean, I think it's premature for like. Luka's a top 5 talent,
but that's not no. That's not premature. I think if I had Luka.
Who are you going to take over Luka? And who are you putting Luka over in that 5? Or any of
LeBron, like legit.
Yeah.
My 5. I'm just putting people that's above. Oh, go ahead, JP.
I like how Nolan said that 5th spot could be switched in. I think it's more your personal preference because we really don't have a legit big in there. Like, is Jokic can be flexed in there?
You can make an argument. Yeah.
Steph is still Steph. He just playing for the trash Warriors right now. I feel like they're coming back while everybody injured. They've been listening to us. They listen to me talking right now. Dame.
No, not Dame.
You don't want Dame up there?
Okay, so I love Dame, but here's the thing.
Dame.
Here's the thing about Dame. And it's not even an indictment on Dame. You can't have the list where like there's no world that Dame is above Curry. Like and just being real.
Yeah.
Like I love Dame. Like, you just like you can't do it. Like so it hurts me so much. He probably like 7 if you doing like a list for real. Like, but it's just like, yo, because in what era? Like, he probably would be the best point guard in like a lot of different eras, besides like maybe the Magic.
But see, I don't know. I don't think he would. Because would he be better than Isaiah Thomas?
I don't want to be disrespectful, but Isaiah wasn't shooting from 35.
Isaiah was getting buckets and playing defense.
And basketball back then, coach ain't gonna let no point guard shoot it 28
That's true.
times.
That's true. It's a different era, so
true.
it's hard to tell. You're right. Isaiah's a killer. So like. And I hate to be the guy that's like, oh, you got to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? But like, Zeke does have 2 of them things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he beat Jordan. He beat Bird, Magic. He beat Bird.
Yeah, to be fair. So I want to see Dame get one. I don't know. Actually, speaking of Dame, do y'all think he'll actually get traded, or you think
he needs to? He need to ask for one.
I don't know, man. As a fan, I'm a small market. I kind of want to see the small market team do the thing, but
bump that.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna be able to get a Giannis path like he just got. Like that's not coming again.
That's right.
Everybody took. Listen, Giannis didn't play in the Olympics. Everybody ain't gonna let this happen again. This COVID year had everybody crazy. Like it was a shortened season. I don't want to. I feel like. I think everybody's coming ready next year. Everybody's healing up.
Yeah,
and we this might be the best year for basketball.
So let me cut you off right there real quick.
I got you.
I want to ask this question. I know Nolan gonna roll his eyes when I ask. Should we give Giannis all this credit for winning the championship? And I'm not one of the people that try to.
Here you go with this again. Go ahead.
I'm not one of the people that try to take it away from guys when they won because he stayed with his team. He did what he was supposed to do. He beat everybody that was in front of him. But come on, man.
Don't say it. Don't downplay it.
No. He beat a hurt Brooklyn team. Trae Young got hurt in Game 5, and then he wasn't, the same Trae Young. Chris Paul was hurt in the finals. And Phoenix, I know they were number 1 in the West. They weren't the best team in the West.
Trae, you really going through the Atlanta thing in there like they wasn't going to beat Atlanta regardless. Stop that.
That wasn't a foregone conclusion. They got swept.
JP, please talk to him. We both know they was going to beat Atlanta regardless. No disrespect.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
You knew that?
I think Giannis had him. I got it. Listen. I like it. Giannis, his path to this championship, there are a lot of the injuries, but he actually set a couple games too now, and he had to rely on Chris Middleton, who would only have like one good game out of every three, where he looked like Prime Jordan. He'll look like Prime Jordan, then he'll look like Kyle Kuzma one day. Like, come on.
That's true. Me and Nolan can't agree on Chris Middleton.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'll just fill you in, JP. So my thought on Chris Middleton, and I've been very consistent on this. I think him and Devin Booker are the same player. And
no,
but let me clarify. Let me round it into shape. I think as far as the level of basketball player, Chris Middleton and Devin Booker are the same level. Now, I think Devin Booker's a little bit more consistent. Yes. I think Chris Middleton's a little bit more efficient. Yes. So they even out there. Here's the only difference between Devin Booker and Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton's like 28, 29. Devin Booker's a lot younger, and I think he has the potential to just be a lot better. But I think I'm talking about just today, they are the same level player. That's how it is for me. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I know it sounds crazy. I know Devin Booker's light skin. I know it's not as popular.
Thank you, JP.
Being honest.
It's not that. Are Phoenix still number one if you got Middleton instead of Booker there?
No.
If you just swap them?
No, you just swap them. Even swap.
They're like a fifth or sixth seed.
No, don't do Chris Middleton like that. Don't do
Chris Middleton. Like I've been telling you,
he doesn't get the same amount of shots.
He's in the East.
Yeah, but if you put him in that position,
if Chris Middleton plays with Chris Paul,
yeah, you playing with Chris Paul.
Still buckets. Chris Paul, Chris Paul got. Yeah. Come on, it's Chris Paul. He's gonna make you better regard. Like he's gonna make you whatever you are. Obviously, Chris Paul is gonna make you a little bit, right? That's just like a general thing. Like you could be a regular person. Chris Paul gonna make you a little bit better. So like, I think in that respect. But now if you say, like let's say the old Phoenix Suns. I mean, yeah, I still think Chris Middleton can get buckets, and they could just be a team that goes to the lottery. That's not that hard to do. I mean, sorry, I hate to be that guy, but I know everybody loved Devin Booker, but like they was going to the lottery. Sorry, I don't know. I know he's getting buckets.
No, that is true.
So that's what I'm just saying. And then I think the playoffs prove it. Now I agree. Middleton will give you the one out of every 3 games. That's just the hard, honest truth. You really don't know when that game is going to be also. So that's also very hard. But at the same time, he can miss all game. He did show in the playoffs. He do get buckets in the fourth quarter. And that does kind of matter.
Like it's facts.
So I think that means something. So I don't know. That's why I feel like it just evens out. Basically, even if nobody agrees with me, I think it's at least a little closer than like you may think. Like you probably watch TV and be like, oh, I like Devin Booker's game better. Like it just probably looks nicer. But I mean, Chris Middleton's game looks pretty nice to me. It's still a mid-range killer. I mean, I don't know. That's the way I look at it. But overall, I mean, first of all, they were both on Team USA. Did you even think, JP, did you have a doubt for a second that Team USA was even going to win the gold medal? Because I know everybody was like tripping and everybody was panicking.
I was part of the panic crew. Everybody, I was like, bro, we got 10
At least you're honest.
We got 10 people that can get buckets on anybody. Y'all averaging 5? Like, come on. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Why, y'all? And then once it got, I guess they had to decide who's going to be the man and everybody else is going to follow. And that's why I said earlier when you was talking about my list, KD number 1. Because when it counted, they was like, KD's the man, and we'll just follow behind him.
But see, I was surprised because Damian Lillard really didn't look like I was expecting him to look during the Olympics.
Because he's he's a shoot first point guard.
That's very true. And his game
doesn't
really translate to that FIBA stuff.
Team USA needs a pass first point guard. You got 10 people that can put the ball in the basket. You need one person that's going to make sure everybody got their touches.
Draymond Green.
It's not a point guard.
He's not. No, that's fair. I heard people say that. They're like, Draymond and Bam. I was like, yeah, but they're not. I know they can pass as bigs, but like they're not like legitimately the point guard. Like,
but Draymond's like a point forward. I guess.
No.
You said,
hold on. You said Draymond's what?
He's a point forward.
No. You said he's like a point guard. That's what you said. That's the first thing you said. Like a point guard and actually a point guard is 2 different things. Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna give him the ball that much, but I mean,
right. So then there you go. That's your answer right there. I'm like a lot of things, but I am one thing. So it's like Draymond is a power forward. Like he's not like a power forward. Like he is a power forward or center or whatever you want to call it. But nah, I agree with JP though, because if you look at the past USA teams, even if you got a Chris Paul. I mean, a J Kidd, right? Like, you just got to have somebody that's like, I don't care about really getting buckets. I'm just here to, like, literally just make the team better and put people in the right spots. Like, that's really
But even the wing players in the past could do that, like Wade, Bron. Those guys, even though they were scoring first players, they could pass, and they were willing passers.
And I think this roster was weird, and you guys tell me if you agree or not. Like, if you ever think about Team USA teams in the past, like a lot of those guys, or at least probably like more than half the team was like more established guys. Like they already had like won MVPs, All-Star Game MVPs, championships, right? So like they didn't really have anything to prove being on that big stage besides just like literally just winning. So they like guys didn't mind taking a back seat. Kobe was like, I'll just guard the best player. I don't care about scoring. Bron, like, I'll just set people up. You know what I mean? Like, we'll just have one guy get buckets. Like the 08 team was like, we'll just let D-Wade pretty much get buckets, throw lobs to like Dwight Howard, and then we'll just basically like have Chris Paul run a show and we'll play D and we'll win. Like, that's it.
This team had Chris Paul that be that point guard that distributed it.
Yep. And in this team, if you notice the roster, first of all, it's a weird roster that they put together. It's just like a random mosh pit of guys. But it's a lot of guys that are like younger that still have to like prove themselves. Like Zach LaVine just got a max contract. Like what is he really established in the league? Like being on that stage, like is really a time for you to like really be able to be like, everybody can see me. Like these guys aren't really like, be fair. Who on that team is really worldwide known? Like worldwide. KD.
Anybody else? And that's nope.
Yeah, right. That's right. So the other guys, you got Kobe, LeBron, Wade, Chris Paul. Like, people know these guys. So it's like, I feel like that was a part of it for that roster. Like Damian Lillard, I mean, he's been great, but people forget like he was left off of some of those USA teams because at that time the point guard position was just stacked. You know what I mean? Like, they even let Lowry get in one of those, which is whatever. But so I don't know. I just feel like the team was like kind of made weird, and I just feel like that made them kind of play. And I think I forgot. I don't know if it was JP or Trey. If you said it, like it's like we just gotta like ride KD at this point. That's basically what it is. Yeah. You just gotta ride KD and just figure it out. So
yeah, let the 7 footer shoot and move out his way.
Yeah, like
give him space.
Did y'all see I don't know if y'all saw the Go Meta game, but it was like we could not find an option to score other than just like give KD the ball and it's either ISO or high pick and roll. Like there was no other like actual like thing to do. Like it was like, okay, like
hold on. I do want to say something real quick. While it's on my mind, JP said let the 7 footer shoot. Can we talk about Ben Simmons real quick?
Stop it.
I'm not going like I'm not trying to be that person, but he kind of pissing me off.
Like, he's got the shooting videos?
Yeah, but he's shooting.
Ain't nobody
around him. He's shooting Rondo.
Yeah. First of all, yeah, you're right. He's shooting Rondo.
But Rondo, at least let him know like how Rondo used to be. Like I used to didn't want to shoot. Hey, look at me now. I'm shooting.
Yo, that's an underrated part of the video. It's like he's in the shooting video, shooting with like it's one thing if he was like, oh, he's working out with Curry because everybody be like, oh,
no, you can't. It's gonna embarrass him. Like Curry ain't missing it. The trainer chasing missing his basketball.
Oh, he's chasing him like the left side of the rim.
Like even.
No, they're not even. Cause Rondo is probably a better shooter than Ben Simmons.
We don't know if that's my point. We don't know because Ben Simmons don't shoot the ball. We actually don't know.
Hey, bro, how you not gonna respond to the team when they trying to reach out to you? Cause they talking about something he mad at Doc Rivers. Well, we mad at you because you ain't gonna shoot a layup.
Well, yeah, it's simple, Trey. He's just salty.
Hey,
I mean, he's just salty. Look, everybody's been talking about him all summer. How many times have you seen the clip of him about to do the dunk or he should have dunked and then he just passed? He probably seen that clip 100 times. Like, it's like, there's nothing really to talk about.
That's probably like on the video feed when he walk in the door just for motivation. Like, saying I can't shoot because I'm getting an assist. Y'all are terrible.
Yo, like, honest, but if you were him, it's kind of like, well, first of all, you have an agent. So, yeah, I don't really have to talk to you. To be fair, if we just be like, we're just keeping it real, we don't have to talk to you. I mean, I ain't gonna let they're saying that he's not returning Joel Embiid's calls and this and that. Like, well, really, Joel Embiid, you did kind of throw me into the bus at the press conference when you was like,
you didn't shoot at the ball.
Wait, hold on.
From the
yeah, but if he overshoots, then Embiid's like, I didn't get my touches. I feel like that was the next conversation that they would be having.
And at the same time,
shooting threes and he's 0 for 15, and I can't get a rebound because my back hurt.
Okay, but hold on. Let me say this one thing. When's the last time anybody ever said Ben Simmons overshot the ball? Or at least give me one game where you just overshot the ball.
Probably
I've never heard that said.
He was
just in high school. He was probably in high school.
Look, honestly, it's like I said, it's the opposite thing of Giannis. Giannis didn't care if he was airballing free throws. He was still going to attack. Ben Simmons clearly didn't want to go to the free throw line. So every time he got around the basket, he was just like, it seemed like he was pressing that he didn't want to get fouled, bro. Like, he's shooting 30%, like 34% or whatever it was. Like, I mean, that's I don't know how like you can get like Ben Wallace is even a little bit better than 34%. Like that's terrible. Like that, like
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Like, but there's like reports, like I said, that he's been like reluctant to shoot things like that. Like I said, I mean, I've not been the biggest Ben Simmons fan in the world. I think he's great. He just, I don't know. There's probably some comments I probably shouldn't say in the podcast, but I just not the biggest Ben Simmons fan in the world. I just feel like
I'm not either.
he just feels like kind of like a stuck up like person as a player. I don't know him, but like that's what it just like comes off as. Like
Yeah, he kind of got like the arrogant air to him. It feels like a little bit.
and this is no shade to anybody, but like you play like at a park or something, and like you just have like the one like privileged kid that like comes up and like I don't know, he's just like doing too much. I don't know. That's how he feels like to me. But anyway, regardless, he's still like a great talent and all of that. But at the end of the day,
Is he?
like, of course he's a great. Come on,
Yeah.
it's not
No.
great.
The reason I'm not even trying to be funny. No, hold up, JP, hold up. The reason I say that is because he doesn't have an offensive game. There's a lot of players out there that are great defensively, but they're not
Passing
getting
his
paid.
offense. He does have an offensive game.
Yeah.
So like, I mean,
Okay.
if we're being technical, like he does have an offensive game.
Okay, yeah, he passes. So I mean, okay, he's the equivalent
No,
of
no, no,
Draymond
no, no,
Green.
no. He doesn't just pass. He's one of the best passers in the league. Like it's not like a lot of people just pass. Like
So is
you
he
know what
better
I'm
than
saying?
Draymond Green?
He's been first of all, yeah, he's an actual ball handler and is a guard. Yes. Like,
Well, I
he's
don't
been
know
a-
about that. But
Remember
okay.
you said like a guard? He's actually that
First
guy.
of all, yeah. You're right. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. Second of all, I hate to do the Draymond Green thing, but when have you watched a Warriors game and you saw Draymond Green make a pass that you thought you couldn't make? No, just be real. And this is why I say that. He's not making incredible passes like from incredible angles or doing things. No,
Yeah, he's just
his
reading the defense.
Yeah, his IQ is great. But I'm saying it's not like an actual, like he's not throwing like a 3/4 court bounce pass on the money. Like he's not, like he just has physical limitations that Ben Simmons doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Ben Simmons is a great passer. Now I do agree he's got to shoot the ball. I mean, does he even do the hook thing anymore? He used to do a little hook, the little runner in the lane. I don't know if he does that anymore. But do you think he'll be traded? I mean, we're saying all this. Does he get traded? And if so, what's the best spot? Because that's really the question. Who does he fit to play with?
A non-championship competing team.
That's kind of.
Why you trying to like that?
No, I'm just saying that's the only reason we're arguing about him not shooting and everything. If he played in Sacramento, nobody would care. Nobody would care.
Yeah.
Now, if they put shooters around him, I've heard the thing like it could be similar to Giannis. Do y'all agree to that?
No.
No, because he don't attack the glass like that.
Thank you. He don't attack.
Okay, because I don't agree with that either. I mean, I think I get the idea. You know what I mean? Like you push. I think you still have to put a squad where there's shooters around him. I know they say he wants to go to teams, and what if he goes to the Warriors?
Okay, then of course he might look good, but he's going to the Warriors.
But don't you feel like they have to give up Draymond? Because that'd be weird.
Yeah, because you're gonna have two people doing the same thing.
And both non-shooters, yeah. Like I feel like that's kind of
and you're gonna have Dre and Clay double teamed, and people just leaving them completely open on a wide open lane.
and they don't even look at the rim.
No, they're just trying to set a screen and give it to Steph and Clay. And
man, I hope Clay comes back the same though. That's crazy.
I think he is.
No, I don't think he is.
I think he is. He's a catch and shoot guy. Now, is he gonna be able to guard people for Steph moving forward? No.
You think that's over?
That's over.
See, but that was like half of what made him so good too, which is crazy.
I know.
Like, that's tough.
Steph got to step up and guard somebody that's gonna give him buckets now.
But can he do that? Because Steph is 33, so Steph is not a young guy anymore.
He ain't picking up full court now. Like if he give up 20, he got to make sure he score 20.
Okay, but
that's his defense.
That's the league now. Like if you're gonna give up 20, hey man, make 7 threes. Like
that's Dame Lillard's logic. Dame Lillard doesn't really play D either. It's the same thing.
But let's say the scenario: the Warriors play the Lakers
in a series.
Is Steph? Yeah, is he going to be able to match Westbrook? I'm just asking.
First of all,
no, he's
Westbrook
probably
ain't him either.
No, they gonna hide him somehow. I don't know who he gonna be guarding. The Lakers got what? LeBron, Westbrook, AD. He ain't guarding none of them three. So you still got a center.
He's not guarding Melo.
Is Melo starting?
Okay, so maybe,
I think Melo's starting.
The scenario. But either way,
then there's another 2 guard out there.
He got to guard Malik Monk or something like that.
Yeah, Malik Monk.
Yeah, and Malik ain't bringing the ball up. He's like, hey, right. When I'm open, just let me get it. Like,
and the funny thing is Malik Monk actually has game too, but like he's really just gonna be spotting up when you play with Braun. Like that's just what it's gonna be. Like it's not gonna be like it's not Charlotte anymore. You don't have the time to like actually play with the ball. Like you catch it and you shoot it, or you got to pass that rock. Like that's it.
Is he gonna start over Horton though?
Maybe not.
Horton ain't really showed me. Like Horton ain't showed flashes, but I don't know what everybody's talking about yet.
He got that length though.
Yeah, and he gonna guard.
And he's gonna guard, and he can pass. Like he gives you more, but like I don't know. I get what you're saying though, Trey. Like if you're playing with LeBron, like you might not even need all that. You just need somebody to knock down shots. Like you don't really even need like somebody to like all his skills are probably suited somewhere. Oh, speaking of skills suited somewhere else, I bet Kuzma averages 20 this year.
Hell no.
You don't
I'm sorry.
No, listen. No, think about this.
You don't think he's gonna average 20?
Look, first of all,
How?
He's
playing. They got DeRozan. They got Levine.
No. He's on the Wizards.
He on the Wizards. He with Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
Caruso?
No.
He said Kuzma.
Oh, Kuzma.
Yeah.
Just think about 20.
First of all, 20.
The Wizards selling tickets. The Wizards are selling tickets.
First of all, I mean, I put it this way: 20 in the league. I mean, there's a lot more shots. Let's be fair. There's gonna be more shots to go around. You don't got one guy dominating the ball anymore. Two, I know Kuzma looks funny. He got the funny hair. He does some weird stuff on the court sometimes, but he still has game. Like he still actually has game that we didn't get to see him showcase because he was just playing a role. So
and he was playing out of position as well.
And then
20?
But third, who else did they got to score besides Bradley Beal? Like I mean, who
Spencer
else?
Dinwiddie.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not seeing 20.
You're not seeing 20?
I'm seeing 15, 17.
Okay.
Not 15 at the low end.
20, you can argue like, oh, I'm gonna make an all-star team now because I'm popular.
I mean, yeah, I don't think. I mean, well, shoot, in the East, I mean, yeah, you can get an All-Star game in the East. I mean, there's a lot of questionable
Chris
guys.
Middleton.
Chris Middleton, don't do that. Don't. First of all, Chris Middleton should have made All NBA. Okay, he really is like that. And you
All
don't put respect
NBA?
on his name. Yeah. Okay, maybe not this year. The year before. I think it was the year before. He should have made All NBA. No, if you just, I know it sounds crazy. But if you just look at the numbers, like he actually is efficient. Like we talking 50, 40, 90 or close to it. Like that's real talk. Like that's real. Like that's real. That's real. I know, I understand I'm alone on this island. Like I understand. I've already accepted this a long time ago. But you guys saw the finals. He put in work. I mean, he didn't gain anything
against Phoenix.
Oh, here we go. So the finals
No,
the finals.
He had a couple games in Atlanta in that series too. Did he have any against Brooklyn?
Yeah, like, Trey, you remember that Atlanta, the team you said that could have beat them, even though he the one who carried them in game.
Oh no. I really think Trey Young, my man he went like through 15 because he had a hurt ankle.
Trey, you really
talk about that?
Think Trey Young was actually and them boys are gonna beat? And I understand they beat Philadelphia. I get you, and I'm not trying to disrespect Atlanta, but I mean Milwaukee was a different beast. Now you saw.
But everybody had like Milwaukee was all that, bro. If KD had his foot back one more inch, they would have been gone.
But he didn't.
Let's keep this in perspective.
There's a lot of things you can say together. That's not fair. That's one play. That's not fair. That's not fair. Giannis missed a free throw or two. No,
bro. Milwaukee ain't that good.
No. Listen, I give Giannis credit for winning it. He played who he's supposed to and win. I'm sorry. I'm
giving him credit, but I just want the full narrative to be out there.
There's no.
Trey, do you really want to go with the narrative about LeBron championships?
That's what I'm saying.
That's not fair. Do that. Yeah, because you got to go to everyone's now.
Because the bubble and then Kawhi when he won in Toronto, like we're gonna keep going down the list. So the last real champions, Dallas in 2011.
Yep.
Because every year there's somebody that got hurt.
That's true. They just don't want to give Milwaukee his credit.
Right. Somebody got hurt 3 series in a row. That's all I'm saying. But okay.
All I know is Chris Paul and Devin Booker were both on the court playing, and they're their 2 best players. And we was over here anointing DeAndre Ayton before the series like he was David Robinson.
Oh, well, no, we.
And then he came out there and he looked real regular against Giannis. That's all I'm saying. He came out there and looked real regular.
Them first 2 games, I thought Phoenix was gonna sweep, and then the backup big man got hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yep. Sorry. Yeah.
And I people may think it's he's a backup. Hey man, Ayton can't play all 48 minutes.
Plus with the fouls, you got to pick up fouls eventually. Going against Giannis.
Yeah, because then they had Frank Kaminsky out there by the end. I'm like, this ain't gonna cut it.
Oh yeah, when I saw Frank Kaminsky in there, I was like, yeah, it's getting rough out here. I was like, it's getting rough. I was like, we don't have a lot. I was like, we really don't have a lot left if we throwing Frank Kaminsky out there, hoping he could just relive some moments.
Hey, but JP,
man.
who you got win the finals next year?
I'm pulling my early prediction. I want LeBron to win it, just so Westbrook and Melo in there, and plus I need LeBron with another ring for the argument of GOAT status.
Oh, you think if he gets another one, that's what it is?
No, I think he is the GOAT, so it don't matter to me.
It strengthens the argument.
Okay,
I think he already is.
In my opinion, like Trey, I think he already is. But it's an argument that people gonna have.
Oh, okay, yeah. So if he wins the championship, does it take away all the other losses?
No, he lost them.
Oh, okay.
Do I care that he lost? No.
Oh, you don't care that he lost. Okay. Right.
My thing is, hold on. Now, I don't want to be like Skip Bayless, so I'm not gonna stay there long. My thing is, Michael Jordan, he can lose in the Eastern Conference Finals, and LeBron can lose in the NBA Finals. Is it a real difference? Because you lost.
Yeah, it is. One's a championship, one's not.
Nah, but like Michael Jordan got bounced in a couple of the first rounds. You already told me Bird and Isaiah was beating him. But we're not going to talk about those because he was quote unquote young, even though he was 7 years in the league at those points.
I don't hold. Hey, listen. I don't hold any of the first round. I don't hold any of the first round.
He was getting bounced now. Now when
you're right,
Magic them got old and Isaiah couldn't foul him too much longer, New York wasn't going to beat him.
Yep.
And the Pacers weren't going to beat him.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't hold the first round exits against LeBron or Jordan like that happened.
Well, LeBron only got one first round exit.
I mean, he didn't make the playoffs his first 2 years in the league. So, in perspective, I'm just saying when you don't have help, I give that. I think LeBron's biggest thing
Jordan didn't make the playoffs his first couple years either because Chicago was trash. That's why he went there.
Right. So I got you. So, I mean, but at the same time, LeBron's biggest thing to me is winning that 2016 championship, coming back down from 3-1. That was crazy. And that was, I mean, just the narrative of it, everything. I think that was big. And also, of course, just leading the team to the finals in 2007, right? Like that Cleveland team is very good. I'll give him those. But
and then what about the next two
finals?
That's hold against them. Hold that against them.
But that's
what
huge.
About the next two? It is huge. But what about the next two? Because you aren't going to beat Durant. Clay,
I kind of have those as just like, okay, man, you were overmatched. I get you. But and you know what? And you already know how I feel about this trade. I take that as that was the mantle turning. I just thought at that point KD became the best player in the world. He went head to head, not just had the better team, but I mean, literally guarding each other. He was the better player. Like,
yeah, but you're gonna look better when you got four other players and you don't have to sit there and worry about passing.
Guard
the best player.
No, you're right. Or if I could just dribble up and shoot a three in your face, I mean, that probably makes me better too.
No, but LeBron had to guard the best player. He had to get all the rebounds.
LeBron had to guard. KD guarded the best player. KD guarded him.
And that's all he had to worry about.
He had outside. He had everybody.
Oh, here we go.
Even if you blow by KD and try to go dance like 9 people still in your way.
Oh, so the other way around, they didn't have help side.
And no. Not even just that. Hold on,
you couldn't. You had KD, you had Clay, you had Steph. You
couldn't focus in on LeBron. You couldn't focus in on KD.
Who was still gonna give you a 3 if he needed to.
So Cleveland had no shooters because JR was out there shooting.
Oh, boy, get out of here with JR.
What? So JR's not a shooter?
He is a shooter, but like you going,
he's spotty. He's spotty.
Is his shot on the level of Steph and Clay?
No,
now,
I agree. No.
I'll give you Andre Iguodala. He's better than that on the 3-point line, but you got KD, Steph, and Clay. Who is there any 3-point shooter on LeBron's roster that was better than any one of those three? You couldn't double team. You couldn't help, man.
I mean, I agree. Obviously, the teams are stacked, so I can't really. I don't have too much pushback there. I just think overarching when you talk about LeBron, you can't not show up in a whole final series. Like that's my whole thing. You just can't not show up. In a whole final series.
Not show up. He averaged like 30.
No.
10.
My bad. In 2011, when the Mavericks series, that's what they're talking about.
Oh yeah.
You can't average 7. You can't average 17 points. You just can't. Like it just can't. It can't happen. Like. So that's my biggest indictment. Also,
that's a true one. I give you that.
But again, he has his great moments. I mean, I'm a Heat fan, so he came out. He showed up at Boston Game 6 with the death stare, put up 45, and got us to the finals. I mean, I'm rocking with you, but as soon as you leave, I don't even know who you are. Don't even look this way. And I hope his jersey don't get retired. So I'm putting that on.
Oh, they're gonna retire his jersey.
They're gonna retire. Hey man, he held 2 of them championships. Man. He gonna get.
Hey,
it.
he the best player the Heat ever had. I ain't say greatest. He the best.
No, see, first of all, you're doing that on purpose. I'm not taking it.
No.
You're doing that on
He
purpose.
the
You,
best player.
you already know how I feel about D-Wade. You're doing that on purpose. You're
Hold
doing that on
hold
purpose.
It's way better than LeBron. Let's be honest.
Why are you doing
As
this?
Miami Heat, yes, Dwayne Wade is
No.
better
He's
than
greater.
LeBron.
He wasn't better.
Trey, no. First of all, I'm moving on because Trey doing this on purpose. I know he's just doing this to David. I'm not taking the bait.
He was
this
in
time.
Miami for 4 years.
He doing this. He think it's funny. He doing this on purpose.
All right. Well, hold on. How many finals MVP does Wade have? Okay,
He has
let's
one.
keep moving.
He has one.
No, only got 1.
Yeah, he
That's
got one.
one. How many LeBron got with the Heat?
2.
He has 2.
Okay.
But
I'm
who
not
got-
taking it. I'm not taking it.
Who got 3 championships with him?
I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it.
Dwayne Wade got all the championships. I'm just saying.
Dwayne Wade got a championship without LeBron too.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
And LeBron got a couple without him.
LeBron's second best.
But
LeBron's
that
second
wasn't
best
in
player
Miami, though.
was
The
yeah.
question
LeBron.
was about being the best Heat player.
That's true.
It's-
D Wade has all the records: points,
Yeah.
assists, steals, whatever you want to. Probably games played. Well, probably has them at this point. I don't know what.
Hold on.
he
Does
is.
LeBron get his jersey retired by LA?
That's
Does he?
interesting because
No.
they're such a great franchise. It's kind of hard.
Oh,
See, I think if he wins one more, he does.
because Kobe
No,
still got 5. Magic had 5. Kareem got a few in there. Like, you
Yeah,
can't
there's just so many
You
people.
can't win
Yeah.
one. You can't win just 2 and get it
See,
retired.
but I don't want to be disrespectful like this. But hold on, I'm about to get down. I gotta
No,
make
don't do the
conversation.
Kobe thing. Don't do the Kobe thing. Don't do the because Kobe got 5 of them things. Like you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
you know
Like,
where I'm gonna go.
yeah, I already
He
know he's
got
gonna do it.
5, and he got 3 with one number and 2 with the other. LeBron got
First
1.
off, 5 championships, and he never even left the team, yo.
Oh,
Never
he has to get
left.
traded. Yeah, I don't like when people say that. Now,
No.
he has to get traded.
Okay, so JP, we just talked about this. Asking to be traded and being traded is 2 different things. Like we just talked about the like point
The
guard and a point
intention
guard.
was there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who?
And-
Well, first of all, the intention doesn't matter. What happened was, if you go on Wikipedia, what's it gonna say? Lakers. It's not gonna say any other team.
No.
It's not gonna be like, oh, you know what? You know that one year he thought about trying to go to Chicago. Like we don't care about that. Like
I mean,
first
in
of-
the documentary is gonna come out, but
the document. Yeah, if we take a deep dive, you know, we kind of open up some crates, so we'll kind of find out what's going on. But but before we get out of here, man, I actually did want to play a little game. I know we talked about this before because I think it brings up some interesting debate. So, kind of the same vein of start, bench, and cut, and of course, people listening, I'm sure they'll be able to tell me what they think as well. So we kind of have ours here. It's just first time we rolling it out actually. So. We're going to call it pass, shoot, turnover. So obviously shoot, pass, turnover. So shoot being the player you want the most, pass being the player that I guess in the middle, and turnover is the player you got a can. So I'll start it out easy. So that way you guys can get warmed up. So actually,
And hold on. Before we get started, I'm going to say this. I'm going to throw in some other ones that's just not sports as well, like music.
Okay.
okay.
And JP, we're throwing it to you first. You're our resident guest, so every question we're throwing it to you first. So, actually, you know what? I'll start with a hard one because this one might be one easier, hard depending on how you think about it. So we'll go Westbrook, Curry, Kyrie Irving. So you got 1 to shoot, 1 to pass, and 1's a turnover. Then that's tough.
It
I
really
can
is
start.
because you got Mr. Triple Double,
Yep.
Yep.
and everybody else got championships.
right. Mr. Triple
like-
W, Mr. Triple
like-
W and the champions. Yeah, that's what that is. That's tough. I mean, all right, Trey, while he's thinking,
Yeah.
you said it's easy.
Yeah, that's easy. I'm going to shoot with Curry. I'm going to pass with Westbrook. And then, I'm going to bench. Or
You
turnover
cutting?
with
Like you turn
Kyrie.
it over with Kyrie.
So my thing is Kyrie, like,
Well,
he kinda-
Trey
Kyrie.
has a interesting relationship with Kyrie and Kyrie's antics. So I just want to say that first off.
Yeah, no. And I might be a little biased, but my thing is Westbrook to me is just is offensively as great as Kyrie is, but he just didn't play with LeBron. That's the only big difference. I mean, I think he's offensively even better because he does get the offensive rebounds. He does get the highest assist.
Wait,
rate.
LeBron's
So,
better. I mean, Westbrook's better than who offensively?
Kyrie.
Stop that.
I'm about to say because clutch points.
Yeah, come on, Trey.
Clutch points. You was talking about Chris
Kyrie
Middleton
can get a
earlier,
bucket
like-
on anybody, anytime.
Kyrie's
one-on-one.
more skilled, but I think Westbrook is a better offensive player. I know his 3-point shot.
He's damn sure not more efficient.
Like I said, assists, rebounds, and then I'm just saying scoring. That's all part of the offensive game.
Stat pattern and
you,
assists. Two different things, but Kyrie can get assists if he wants to. He just literally just chooses not to. Like he just literally does not care.
Yeah, because if you playing with LeBron, he's gonna be your point guard. You gonna play too.
Yeah,
that's why I think the Lakers gonna be interesting this year, man. Because somebody got to run the one. And if LeBron want to play all 82 games, he's not playing the point guard this year.
Right?
I think Westbrook gonna run the one.
I think LeBron's gonna take the back seat. I think LeBron.
Yeah, I do too.
First of all, he's gonna be the only one willing to take. Westbrook is not taking the back seat. I don't care what he's talking about in the press conference. Like that's just not happening. When he gets on the court, he already told you his only friend is Spalding. So that's just what that's gonna be. And then Anthony Davis is gonna be AD. Like it's gonna be what it is. If he can stay healthy, that's gonna be really the thing too for them. So I guess JP, you going Kyrie as shoot?
No, I'm still going Steph as shoot, Kyrie pass, and I got a
pass Westbrook.
I got to turn over Westbrook, and I hate to say it.
Ooh.
All right, so
that's what I'm going with.
I think I'm going Trey's way, even though it's tougher. I don't know. Well, first of all, Curry shoot. That's unanimous here. That's unanimous. I guess the other two you can kind of argue, but let me go some young guys. This probably doesn't even age well, but Trae Young, Ja Morant, Ben Simmons.
What you mean? That's easy. Why would you do that?
Are we talking about like full career here? Or are we talking about like up to this point right now?
I guess here's what I'll call it. You starting a franchise today from scratch. You just got to draft one. So
I know it's going to be Ben Simmons for all three of us.
Yeah.
So, but the reason I say that is if you can start a franchise, you can start Ben Simmons because what he can do on both ends, you can put shooters around him. Okay, I tried it.
I'll get a rebounder. I'll get somebody else to play defense. I promise you. Like if I'm starting a franchise, I'm definitely going with Trae Young.
Yep.
And Ja Morant is pass, and then turnovers Ben Simmons.
Correct.
Okay, so y'all agree on that one. All right, so
hold on. Now let me do a music one real quick. I just want to ask, like specifically JP, because I'm just kind of curious what you're gonna say. Okay, so Drake, Cole, Kendrick.
Why? You should put Wayne. JP's a Lil Wayne guy. JP's a Wayne guy.
But Drake is the one that's not. I'm going with the people that's kind of popping right now. I guess it's the way I put it.
I got you.
Kendrick ain't popping, boy. So I mean, I get you.
Ooh,
I know Kendrick. He hadn't dropped since like 2019, bro. Like,
yeah, I was in diapers the last time he dropped, so I don't know.
And we ain't gonna go that extreme, but like,
I mean, come on, like, it's been ridiculous. That's tough, though, man.
Can I say this? It's gonna be blasphemy. I think I'll cut Drake or turn over with Drake.
You just don't like Drake, bro. I get set to what you said. You just don't like Drake. You
don't
like him. You don't like the whole setup about him. He got writers. He's from Canada. You just don't like Drake, bro.
It's not even that. It's my thing is he hasn't really put out anything good to me since Nothing Was the Same. Oh no, it wasn't Nothing Was the Same. It was If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
Oh,
that was the last great project he put out. Well, good project he put out.
You don't think because he was getting out the contract with Birdman, bro. He was like, that title is strictly for Birdman's view only. Like,
well, I'm just saying, was Views good? Was his last album Scorpion? Was that good?
Views was fire, by the way.
I don't think it was a demo tape that he released after Scorpion, right?
So he
did release that demo tape.
First of all, Views was fire.
I'm about to say, Views got a few songs on there like you gonna listen to.
Come on, One Dance, Hotline Bling. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm talking about his album. Was it fire?
No, there's still like really good songs on there. I mean, like Control. I mean, I'm a big Views fan of that album, so I probably like listen to the deeper cuts than most people. But yeah, Views is fire. I mean, for sure. Like, I mean, you can listen to that probably the whole time through. I mean, yeah, you might have one or two skips. I mean, I agree. It may not be Nothing Was the Same or something, but I don't know. But I mean, in terms of the list, that's still tough. Who you gonna take off?
I'll tell you, I'm gonna take off Drake, and then I'm probably gonna put Kendrick above Cole. No, I'm gonna put Cole above. So Cole is gonna be shoot because Kendrick just don't release enough. Kendrick can be passed, and then Drake is just he out the paint.
JP.
J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. It's only because he hadn't dropped. It's because he hadn't dropped.
That's mine too. That's mine
like
too.
If he dropped tomorrow, I'm downloading it. I'm listening to it 1,000 times. I'm paying for it and listening to it on Apple Music. They getting everything from it.
I'm just waiting for it. And that was my cop out too. I was gonna just be like, oh, he hasn't dropped, so I gotta.
But when he does drop, it's good. Like my thing is, if you put
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know what his life experiences have been in the past 5 years. That what he's gonna drop. To be honest,
well, I know what Drake's life experiences is because he's just trying to take people baby mamas. So let's just keep it moving, right?
There you go. Oh my goodness.
Who's baby mom he trying to take right now?
Well, I'm not even putting that out. I'm not even putting that out. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that off here. But this is the basketball one I did want to throw at you because this one I feel like was a little bit tougher. Well, actually, so I'm gonna do D Wade, James Harden, Kobe.
All right.
That's tough.
Yes, you gonna get me in trouble with that one.
Yeah, that's tough.
I know where I'm going.
Because you don't want to put any three. I mean, they're all tough. Like there's no right or wrong answer here. Well, I think there's one answer. I think we could probably like you can't really put Kobe as a turnover, right? Like if we're just being fair. But I think that's the one you can't. The other two,
I think that's I think he should be shoot. Probably not for Nolan as a Heat fan, but like he's not.
Even unbiased, you got to put Kobe as a shoot. I agree.
And then
Wade
out of this, Wade, and then James Harden.
Ooh, yeah, y'all cut
Harden
him pretty
don't play
easy.
No defense. Yeah, Harden don't play no defense.
Oh, you know, I didn't think about that.
It's not that. Also, again, we're gonna go with championships. Like, did he win any?
So you rate the championship thing kind of high in terms of because I mean obviously
because you're gonna earn it for everybody. Everybody, you're gonna have to earn it. No matter the path you take, you're gonna earn it.
Man, but we don't feel for some of the guys that just don't have enough help
but I will say this now. Harden's not in that situation because Harden had some playoff runs where he just didn't show up.
Yeah. Like the year that he had Chris Paul. He went like what, 4 for 35?
Yeah. And the whole team is 27 threes in a row.
Yeah, I mean,
and you're still the favorite.
I think he got burnt out. I mean, he got burnt out playing all those.
Like if you gonna continue this, how you said about LeBron and 2011, you gotta keep that same energy with Harden.
Yeah, I mean that's tough. I don't know. I mean, honestly, like I said, I mean, there's no wrong answer to any of these, so I mean, it's not really a big deal. Last one. So we'll do a big man one. Pass, shoot, turnover. Go Joel Embiid, Jokic, go Anthony Davis.
Jokic boring, so I'm gonna turn him over.
Wow. What? Wow.
Like, wow. I mean, hold on, man. You got two centers on the power forward in there.
I mean, I kind of do through the AD thing because at this point in the NBA he's a hybrid big, whatever. So I just threw him in there, but I mean, I guess the other two are actual centers.
But if I wanted to be legit, I could say the other two can play. They're they're two-way players, offense and defense. I can't say the same.
I think
you said your truth.
I think everybody is a two-way player.
Jokic is?
Yeah, he's a better defender than you think.
And he rebounds. You got to
rebounds part of defense.
You got to stop the play, right? If they don't score.
Yeah, I give you that.
I know it doesn't
he should. He wouldn't have been in the. He wouldn't have won MVP without it. Or was that a publicity thing for the NBA to make it more global?
No, that wasn't publicity. That was injuries again, but I ain't gonna go there.
No. So I'm gonna defend him on this. I said the same thing, but even if you look at the numbers, the way he was playing all year, he played all the games. He didn't miss one game this year.
And I give him credit for that.
I think he still would have won MVP. Let's say
LeBron was on track to win that one.
No. LeBron's on track with the narrative in quotes, but not with the numbers. No, not with the numbers, with the narrative, with the cute
I'm talking
narrative.
about where they're standing too. Because what did Denver finish at? Like fourth place in the West?
Okay, so
I think it was third. I think it was third, and he lost Murray. Don't forget that.
He lost Murray.
But he lost toward the end of the year. But yeah, okay.
And so the Lakers would have been a 1 or 2. right?
Yeah.
Whatever. So they would have been a 3. So I mean, you're splitting hairs there in the West. That's probably like a difference of like 2 games, to be honest, in the West. And the way Jokic was playing, I mean, the numbers, the efficiency. I mean, there's a thing for, I mean, making your team. I mean, I'm not gonna say obviously LeBron makes his teammates better, but I mean, to do all that at the center position. I mean, your boy Bron can't even really make free throws for real. Jokic shoots like 85%. I mean, if we're just nitpicking, I'm just nitpicking. So.
Okay, well, you talked to me when he get into the NBA Finals, but okay.
So it's his fault. Come on, man. You know it's not.
I'm just saying. Hey, JP was talking about the road. Nah, I'm just saying.
That is true.
I'm done with y'all. First, y'all tried D-Wade.
No, I didn't try D-Wade. I put respect on his name.
Y'all have tried D-Wade.
I have not.
Oh, Trey has tried. You didn't try D-Wade?
Bruh. LeBron, no, I'm saying D-Wade was the greatest player in Miami Heat history. LeBron James was the best player to put on a Miami Heat jersey. I'm done with that one, though.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I was about to say that's better than what you
said. That's better than what you said, though. That's not.
But that's basically the same thing.
No, it's not.
You were saying LeBron is the greatest Heat ever. I'm like, play 3 seasons there. 4 seasons. I'm like, Dwayne Wade played all but like 3. He played one.
But I'm gonna end it with this. He got two MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs with the Heat. But you know what I know.
All I know is the way you just phrased
Dwayne Wade got all 3 of them that they have. They only have 3. And Dwayne Wade was a part of all 3.
He was. And the way, like I said, the way you just phrased that now, all politically correct and nice, was not. I hope you know this is recorded. So,
well, D-Wade, if I ever meet you, I ain't mean no disrespect.
All right, man. On that note, JP, man, I can't thank you enough. I had a lot of fun doing this. Thank you for joining us. I know you got some big trips coming up, things like that. You got to come back and join us when you come back, man. I hope you have fun. Trey, I'll leave you with the closing remarks like I always do.
Yeah, thank you again, JP, for joining us. Everybody that's listening, we hope you like it and subscribe if you like it. But again, until next week, we're out.
Peace.